I just asked Jesus Christ over here, is anybody able to, let's say, get through my accommodation over here in terms of my Mega Drive and all that I have in terms of my life over here? So I'm just focusing on understanding that. I'm just looking at my words over here. I'm understanding how afraid I was to look at people while people look at me. And that's the thing, yeah. I was so afraid. But Jesus Christ says, with my accommodation, I say more with my passwords and everything. I mean, is anybody able to break through my passwords now? Or Jesus Christ says, nah, I'm very strong within my password right here. Oh, I love it that way. I'm not sure though, I was afraid to look at people in terms of the woman while the men were looking at me. Why is that? I mean, the words, man. And the words is why, because I is the words, man. For sure, they understand that no matter what, it's more how I feel. And I'm just focusing on myself instead, but that's what I mean, man. I feel that no matter what, that I realize how far I've been walking. But I've been walking to just see the area, man. I mean, I understand that. So no matter what, I have to walk it sometimes. And you have to walk it if you want to see an area or something. I mean, you have to walk around New York City and Los Angeles, and I have to understand that it's coming up. I realize I know in a few years I can make it to Los Angeles. I can go and fly off into the sunset somewhere, man, I promise you. But my words are something different, and my words actually help me to just speak on the phone all the time. And I understand how convenient this is, and Jesus Christ can see it. Which is so convenient right now, because I understand that when I'm speaking to people all day long, I'm learning to communicate to people all day long, and that's what I'm doing with you. But you're listening to me in 1,000 years time and more. I mean, in a sense, so this is 2021, but somebody is listening to me 1 million years from now, in the year 1 million or some shit. But this, I mean, now it's just 2021. But then somebody in the year 5000 is going to be listening to this, I promise you. So I'm understanding, I'm talking to people like this all day long, yeah? I promise you, yeah. Which I'm talking to you all day long like this, and people can see me on the phone talking. Promise you, that's what you need to understand. You have to be more social. And that's why I see people anti-social, for fuck's sake. So they're anti-social people, and they fucking promote some fucking jumper saying anti-social. And when they fucking promote some club anti-social, they promote some club fucking saying anti-social club, man. When they're promoting people who never talk, man. Well, guess what? I mean, I understand that, but promote people who talk. You understand? So guess what? I mean, promote anything, but they stand for antisocial stuff. I'm promise you, guess what? I stand for everything too. But the thing is, I understand that now. I understand that what's important to me personally is I understand that they are antisocial, and that's why they're saying antisocial, yeah? When they're fucking promoting a jumper that's saying antisocial, because I understand they're antisocial people, so I stay away from antisocial people. I stay away from the antisocial club. But why? I promise you, I go toward the word I, mate. I never need the antisocial club around me, mate. I never need them around me, mate. I just have something much more, yeah? So as I'm focusing on understanding that what's important for me is talking all day long. Because I have something to talk about, I have something to do. But I'm understanding that I can see people look at me. I can see the talk about me, and I can see how people are lifting the word I about me. You see Anastasia over here is lifting her word I about me. I can see it. So what I want to do is I'm understanding something right now. I'm understanding that I have much more bravery than there's the words. And that's all you have to understand. I mean, you just have to break through the words, man. Which if you can break through the words and you can understand straight away how I feel. I understand the police over here is looking for my word I. But they find my word I very quickly. And guess what? I'll move on now. Make sure I understand if the police is looking for you as a suspect, then make sure you understand that you have to have the word I for I love you, man. You understand? Because then that'll let you go, mate. That's how it is, man. Unfortunately, what you need to do throughout life is understand something. Every single day, I'm learning how to go grow myself. But this situation here, I'm focusing on understanding that there's a signal here that's preventing I from doing something. And now that signal over here is I. I mean, why is that? I'm never blocking my power here. But other people are trying to block my I. But other people are trying to block my word I here. And that's why I'm understanding that they have a poor service, mate. But what you need to realize now is that they never care about anybody at that service club and that fucking hostel, mate. But you understand? Because there's no communicational words with them. I mean, so what you have to do is lift your word I in that situation. If I can just talk it up anyway, and call them. So the thing is, I call the cops on them. I call the police over there because I see criminal work over there. I see criminal people who are lifting and deadlifting people there, and especially deadlifting people. Or should I deadlifting people in some area of life over here? So I called the cops right away and I said, this fucking hostel right here has no fucking service for me right now. So what I do is I show them that in words, and I say they have my stuff over here and I want to recollect my stuff over here. And what I do is from that point on I move on. I never go back to the hostel again. And I just call the cops because the cops actually knock on the doors, mate, and say, why aren't you fucking working, mate? I mean, who's the fucking lawyer over here? Or who's the main person over here? And give me them because we need to talk to them, otherwise we're closing it down. Because they need to fucking wake the fuck up, mate. You know what I'm saying? Because their service is fucking shit, mate. I'll call the cops very soon, mate. I can call the cops very soon. But for now, I hope they fucking pick up, mate. But that's right, I hope they pick up. But as soon as I go to the cops, mate, to dump on you and to fucking tell you that you have to fucking raise your voice, man, in the word I fucking get the fuck away from your hostel, mate. I mean, you know what I'm saying? So, this is Redfern right here. So Redfern's different, I can see how to get to Redfern. I can understand that, I can understand how I feel about that in this situation. That's the thing, I mean, that's all pleasure. I mean, that's all looking for pleasure in this situation. So if you're imagining to have sex on the floor while people are watching or while people are around, then guess what, approach it's more how you want to do pleasure then. Which that's why. So I'm more focusing on understanding that what I want to do always is focus on a better way of life, yeah? So every single time I'm learning, yeah? I'm learning to become something much more. Focusing on understanding that what I do is a different way of life, but I see how people are avoiding eye contact with me as well, because they are unattractive toward eye, mate. I have my word eye, mate. I can see that now, I'll move on. I'm attractive. I mean, in a sense, so if people never want to look you in the eye, it's because they have the word eye, mate. They're liars, mate. Move on. Move on. Which now, what I want to do now is just understand where I'm going. I just want to find my way, mate. I make sure every single time I'm understanding that Centrelink is over there. I'm just learning, mate. I'm learning the different aspects of life around here. I'm just walking around. I'm walking around Redfern around here. I can see it's a safe place to be right now. And why is that? Bro, it can get dangerous around 9 PM around here. I can see it because people get drunk. I mean, more people get drunk. And if you're around drunk people, which anywhere where there's drugs and alcohol, which that's where it gets dangerous, mate. So never be around drugs and alcohol unless you're the DJ, mate. And if you're the DJ on the stage, well, then you're safe, mate, because there's security watching you. I mean, sense so. Let it be that way. And never ever go to fucking pizza stores because they never fucking have vegan food, mate, around town. I never fucking rely on fucking pizza stores, mate, to do anything, mate. I save fucking $11 a week. I save already a massive amount of money here every single day. Which, yeah. And I save more than that. I have more than that, mate. I have for something else. I can use $11 per week pizza, which is my fucking something else in terms of words over here. I can use $11 a week to get internet instead. Oh, I mean, what's better for you? I mean, is it pizza or internet? I'd rather have internet. I asked Jesus Christ, I mean, what does he want today? I mean, does he want to eat meat and pizza today and pepperoni? Or does he want some internet? Jesus Christ says, internet. When he wants the internet, I'm not sure that Jesus Christ says that. I say he wants internet. I'm sure he wants internet. I'm sure he says, I'm internet. He says, I'm internet. Well, you have to have the internet, yeah? Well, you need some internet in your life. I'm understanding anyway that these people over here are talking trash about me in terms of the Centrelink people, and they're losing the word I here. But guess what? Somewhere along the lines, I gained the word I here, and here I am anyway. But that's the thing. I mean, they are losing their word I, but I feel that they are connecting with other people with the word I. I understand that, and they all can see I now. I mean, what I do now is I move up, and I can see how other people are connecting the word I together. And what I'm doing is focusing on making sure that I'm learning, yeah? I'm learning how to be much more anyway. So I'm focusing on just walking around town, or where am I walking, really? That's the thing, I want to just understand that. I want to understand this now. I want to keep walking, huh? We just keep walking a bit. We're suddenly just down the road. But ask Jesus Christ what to do. I mean, Jesus Christ says, live here. I mean, just walk a bit. Well, let's just have a look. I mean, I understand that I'm just doing a straight job, mate. I'm doing a straight job in the word I here. But guess what? I mean, how do I feel about this? I feel they can be around here. But really, and why not just look at my phone? And isn't that a better decision? For sure, yeah. It's a better decision, huh? And guess what? I learned something. I learned to always look at my GPS before I walk anywhere, mate. Because I never fucking want to waste time over here. I found myself before stranding myself, for fuck's sake. I understand Jesus Christ saying to keep going. I never fucking want to strand myself, man. So I have to understand how to get into these situations. But that's the thing, I can see straight away how to just go and grow myself differently. As I grow myself differently, I understand, is this the street? And let's have a look. But as soon as you're never even sure anymore about anything, and then you look at this, the village is right here. I can see the village. And the village is right here, but I have to walk straight down. But how is it supposed to, I mean, how is it meant to find that? Which that's the thing. The GPS can show you anyway. So get your GPS as soon as possible when you're walking back to your accommodation anywhere for the first time. Always have a GPS on you to just look at the screen. And I can see straight away, you have to walk 100 kilometers, just have to walk 100 meters down. I'm walking more than that in my words only. I'm doing better than that. Or that, listen to me. Which it's more what you say is what it becomes, man. But guess what, I realize, make sure you're never physically walking. Make sure you're talking much more, yeah? What you want to do is talk much more words, and you want to understand straight away how it feels to be able to go and prosper every single day, to become very abundant. I see how people can get dangerous around here at night time. And they can walk around you like they're going to hit you or steal you. Fucking they're going to stab you or some shit at night time. I can see it. Unfortunately, it happens really quickly. I see how much it happens, mate. Which that's fucking scary, mate. Which I can see it because I understand that's how it is, mate. So what you need to do is realize this. That eventually, what happens is they wake up and say, no, and they say the police. They say the police comes after them. And guess what? I'm pretty sure they lift the word I hear. Jesus Christ is. I'm pretty sure, yeah. Or should they lift the word I hear because the police is somewhere. So they don't want to touch this woman. Because the police is somewhere. And they say, yeah, then that's good. First, good. First, the police is making a big difference around here. As a whole, as a whole, yeah. So I'm not saying that no matter what, that it's more how it is, man. But there's somebody out there that never cares about the police, mate. When they want to go to jail, mate. First, those people attack people on the street, mate. First, they attack people on the street, and they understand that they never care about the police either. So that's why they go to prison very soon. You understand? So that's the whole thing, man. Well, you have to understand, I mean, never find yourself in a park at night time somewhere. But that's for people who are drug addicts, man. And they go to the fucking park at night time to smoke weed. I mean, you understand? But yeah, when you go to the park to smoke weed and fucking do drugs, man. In the fucking park somewhere. In the fucking night time cold, mate. And the fucking idiots, mate. I promise you. And they fucking get in the house to fucking smoke the bong and fucking pipe to fuck around. And watch pornography. And they fucking watch something on YouTube and then fall asleep, mate. Then they're fucking looking for money all day, mate. Because they're looking for money instead of words, mate. Because that's a drug addict. Because a drug addict looks for money instead of words. I look for words only. I only want words from you. Because now, guess what? I understand that your words now matter to me. In a sense, so the thing is, I never search anything from you. I never even fucking search for the words from you. I search for only my words I give myself, mate. And that's why I'm fucking much more special now. I'm much more aware of it. But look at that. I was unable to find that before. But the thing is, it's a clearance, mate. And the clearance means over here, I open my GPS to fucking find where I need to go. At any time I have to go back to my accommodation or go somewhere. I understand anyway. As soon as that nice and beautiful bell comes to say GPS, I get the GPS, man. I get the GPS when you feel necessary that you need to get back to your accommodation quickly. So I'm not saying it's 5:30 now, but it's a dark, but it's all night time now. But it's 6 p.m. Anyway, I'm learning something different. I realize over there's something happening, but guess what? Move on, mate. I can walk through a park sometime, but move on. Which is something I can do. I can go around the park over there, but I'll move on now. Which is more how I can do it now. I mean, guess what? Now what for? Which I can go and see first to open accommodation then. I want to open my accommodation first. And let's have a look at what people are doing right now. Unfortunately, it's more how it is, man. I feel I need to get in my accommodation regardless, man. Which this is more important to me than that. Which it is, man. Which now, what I want to do is I'm understanding that these people are somewhere around town. But what I want to do is I want to get ready for a police station now. And then if I have to go that way, then I'd have to go somewhere. I have to give money to go somewhere else, man. And then that's the thing. It's never I'm never failing myself over here. But other people are failing me totally with service, man. But they're never failing me for now. I want to get into my accommodation quickly. And I want to make sure that I can use services around here to help me to explain myself, yeah? So I'm making sure that what I want to do first is I see a service person right here. I want to make sure I can go and see this guy. But first I want to fucking try to understand that somebody is in there, mate. And let's have a look at this, man. I want to fucking see what's going on about my service car over here. So making sure anyway. So, oh, thank you very much. So my service is working, mate. So what I do is I move on. I see how people are afraid to speak words around people. Olivia, of course that's safe for me. I thank you. I never want to fucking call the cops on them, mate. I'm saying, but if people give you poor servicing words, then call the cops on them. And call people for help. I mean, call people for help in words. Do you call Jesus Christ for help in words? Of course you have to, mate. But do you call out to God for words? Well, you have to, mate. You have to call Jesus Christ. There's someone who was here, mate. Now look at this. I'm safer here anyway. I mean, that's something that somebody came here, mate. Well, guess what? I'm just in my accommodation now. And guess what? I can go for a walk over there. And it's now the time for me. Or guess what? Well, I can go and do it. But guess what? I'd rather just understand something. I'll move on, mate. I'll move on. I understand something. I can go, but guess what? I'm a little bit. I mean, what to do? What to do, huh? Fucking what to do, huh? It's all fucking nighttime over there. Well, guess what? Whereas now, I want to understand something. What does Jesus Christ do here? When Jesus Christ says it's nighttime, brother. My curfew is nighttime at 6 p.m. Whatever comes first. That's my fucking curfew, mate. That's my new curfew. Is nighttime or 6 p.m. So whereas now, guess what? It's not how it is. But let's say it's daytime. If it's daytime, not 6 p.m. Well, I don't care if it's fucking daytime till 9 p.m, mate. I don't care if it's fucking from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. daytime. I fucking 6 p.m. curfew. But sometimes in Australia, at 5 p.m. it's fucking dark already. So what I do is I have a curfew then at 5 p.m. because it's night time. And regardless of 6 p.m, I never fucking give a fuck because I'd rather get indoors earlier, yeah? I'd rather fucking go earlier, mate. But there's none of this shit fucking 6 p.m. and until night time at 9 p.m. No. 6 p.m. or nightfall. That's my fucking curfew, mate. I don't fucking want to be walking around town fucking around drug addicts at night time, man, for fuck's sake. I want to fucking make sure that I understand straight away. I'm listening to my life. I'm understanding now. I want to go to the toilets quickly. I'm understanding anyway. I have honest people around here for now. I'm just learning, yeah. I'm learning to just be a star, mate. But what I do now is I go and upload my content in terms of my beautiful phone technology over here. I have content. And I'm understanding that now. I want to fucking understand this. I can do life coaching videos here. And that's the thing, yeah. Now, what does Jesus Christ say? Now, Jesus Christ says, let it be. The thing is, I did some photos today over here. But the internet here is something that can drag me down, mate. No. Guess what? The internet here can never disrupt me because I'm going to allow it to happen. And what I want to do is, internet for me is never an issue. Ever. The internet never disrupts me, mate. But what I want to do is let it be. I'll put everything into audio. And I'll let it be, mate. for now. I mean, just for a week. Just for a week. No worries, man. I can catch up with 2 busking performances for 3 hours and 3 hours, and no worries, man. Done deal, huh? Fucking done deal, man. Let it be that way. I can do that, mate. I can catch up to myself what I'm doing. So what I want to do is focus on myself, and now I want to carry a towel with me because I understand that I need a towel. I need to get a towel for myself. So what I do is I do a better job to go just get it from the store somewhere. Now, what is happening here at the hostel is I went to book online, and they never did speak to me about my key. They had no words about my key. Like, this means do advantage here, and just do advantage. And then what happens here, I feel that somebody from them is never doing the job. And now the thing is here, I'm doing much better for this. So what I want to do is understand that if they come into my room to grab my stuff, they have no words to say. So just let my stuff be, because I've seen someone was there. But this means something dangerous. And this means something dangerous to me. Which this means that there's a problem in this house that can happen. But what kind of problem? Which it's a word problem, mate. Which how far can they go? Which you can go all the way. I mean, someone can bomb this house, man. I asked Jesus Christ what to do. Which Jesus Christ says, go and bring it up. Go and bring this up to that guy. Bring them up. And just say, hey, somebody's never speaking words around here. And go. I actually want to understand this. It's more. It's more one of them. Or somebody around them is never doing the job, mate. And the thing is, right now, if I never say something here, then they keep doing it. So I want to fucking bring it up, so that they fucking wake up a bit. And or else all I say is, hey, I gave money online, or else there was no service around here. I call you guys 5 times, and around 5 times, and you never pick up. I call this number around 3 times, and you guys never pick up. I gave money online. I was trying to give you money at the service desk, but nobody was there today. Please just wake up about this. Just understand that nobody's talking about my key today, and to lock the door is for free for me today. It's never for free. I gave money, but you guys have to sort of understand that nobody's even trying to, let's say, dislocate the key in a way that to make it close the door and never to open. So with this key card, somebody can actually go and open the door right now. And even tomorrow, somebody can open the door. And even tomorrow, somebody can open the door. So nobody's trying to discontinue the card either. So do you see this communication skill by these people? And if I bring this up to them and say, yes, I gave money online, I understand what it says on the paper. The thing is, I came here, nobody was there. I've been speaking to people, talking words to people, become awake about this, and tell them now. Because then I win a reputation here for 1 day. And they never fucking care about my reputation here. Because they never care about my reputation. But I win reputation in other ways. And what happens here is I fucking help everybody here to live a greater life, mate. I win reputation with myself and you, mate, and everybody, mate. So that's the reputation, mate. Is with you, mate. And maybe this way, I'm the one. I want to contact that security guard right now. And I really want to show you guys that I'm really enjoying this here. So I'm helping people here. I'll show you this, but it's documentation. That's the important aspect of life over here is the documentation. So let me just understand this. I want to speak to this guy over here. I want to knock on this guy's door. I want to see what's going on around here. So let's have a look. As I really grow myself over here, I'm just looking to help myself to say, hey boss, I just want to talk to you for a bit of time, because what's been happening around here is I've been calling around this hostel over here with the after hours numbers. Yeah. I've been calling around 5 times, but nobody's picking up. And then also I called this number around here. Where is this number? Around here somewhere. Yeah. And I called this number around here 3 times, and around 3 times I did call the number, and nobody's answering the phone call. This one. I say, so just, I want you to understand, I've been calling 8 times, and nobody's ringing, and nobody's calling me back. And I did call around 8 times, but nobody was calling me back. Also,
today?
Today, yes.
Because today took all the phone calls.
I understand, but I've been calling all day long. In terms
today, I've been on the phone here the whole day.
I understand all that. I've been calling recently, around 8 times. And nobody did pick up. Just recently. And also, for example, with my key, I did book online yesterday.
Which one are you?
I want to explain this first to you. Yesterday, I did book online, but you guys said on the paper, never book online, yeah? So I came up in the morning over here, and nobody was here. And I was calling people, and and nobody was bringing me up, and no one was calling me, yeah. And the thing is that my card over here is right now open still. So I did book online yesterday, but nobody did discontinue my card. So I can still use this card for tomorrow as well, and I can use it for tomorrow and for tomorrow and tomorrow because nobody's discontinuing the card.
Because we didn't come here today in the morning because of an issue.
I see, yeah. So, I mean, that's why I'm saying that somebody over here is never communicating more words over here. And what's happening is the service here needs to have more communicational words, please, because the thing is that I was trying to get into my communicational center over here, and I was trying to call people before, but they were never speaking more words to me. I said an email, so the thing is with email, that if I never, or else when I call you, I mean, I expect a phone call back or something or a message back.
Yeah, we said like 100 phone calls a day because we have 5 hostels, so all the phones are directed to this hostel. We don't when we don't pick up the phone it's because we are on another phone call sometimes.
I see, yeah.
We are busy, or usually it's one person driving around the 5 hostels.
I see, yeah.
It's quite busy to catch all of them.
I see,
so
yeah.
my email is the best option. Today I was with the phone the whole day, and I took all the phone calls, and I don't have any 8 phone calls. I can show you my phone. I don't have any missed calls with 8 times.
I see, so let me try to call this number now. I promise you somebody never answer. I promise you, so I hope that somebody answer.
What was the number?
I see, I'll show you this number. I'll show you this one over here. I see it's SH5. See, SH5 is my number.
The other number?
I see SH5. See over here, so
Room 21?
I said yes.
Yeah, alright. Bring me whatever you want.
So guys, just understand. I see, so I'll just call this number and let's have a look. I want to see this number right here. So it's on loudspeaker right now. I want to see which number is this one. I see, now it's calling. I have no worries about this one. But I mean, that phone's now calling, but before I have another phone number. I'll show you this. Show you this one over here. I'm calling 4 times and more numbers over here, and 2 times over here. And these ones nobody called. I mean, nobody was picking them up except one time somebody pick up. I call this one number. Is after now. I mean, that's after the hours number, yeah.
24 hours.
I mean, this one just can disconnect for some reason. Look, I mean, do you understand? So when
I want to check that we are provided because I received a lot of phone calls today. I don't know why you're not getting it because it should appear here.
I'm showing you now that when I call that number and when I call the other number.
Check that with Telstra to see what happened with the phone.
I know it. So
it's not working. Because I'm, in this moment I'm without internet, for example, because of an issue with Telstra.
I have no worries about that. But the thing is, when I'm calling, the number is disconnect.
Yeah. Today, as I told you, I'm having this moment an issue with the Wi-Fi, so probably it's affecting the phone as well.
I see. Yeah. So that's the thing. I mean, if it's a landline, I mean, maybe you guys can get a landline around town, and you can get a landline.
Yeah.
I mean, the landline. So is that the landline number?
Yeah, we have landline. It doesn't matter. They are divided to one phone.
I see. Yes. So if it's a landline.
Do you want me to? Because I need to tell you for 2 nights. Do you want to pay by cash or cards?
I already gave you money online. For this one, I gave you money online already.
No, you pay just the commission. That was $1.89, and you need to pay now $10.71.
So I'll just check this one over here. I have no worries about this one.
And are you extending tomorrow?
I see, yes. So for now, I just extend one more night, please, as well.
So until Thursday?
I just extend, yeah.
Okay.
I see also, yep, I have no worries about this one.
That's going to be in total $24.71.
I see, so I just understand. So for that, I just do 2 nights. I have no worries, man.
Yeah, by card or cash?
I do card.
There you go. Yeah, do you need to extend?
Yeah, alright, if it's possible.
Can you do it with the night manager tonight? Because I already
Oh, you can do that, that's fine.
Yeah.
So normally I do Saturday, but that's not going to be...
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. If not, with Anton.
Oh, thank you very much, boss. I see, so checkout is what day?
1 second.
So 2 nights from now, I see Thursday checkout at 10 a.m.
Here's your receipt. Put your key over here, please.
It's a key, yeah?
It's going to be until Thursday at 10 in the morning.
I have no worries.
Okay, all done. All good.
Thank you, boss. Thank you. I just want you guys to see something. I want you to understand that guy has no fucking oblige to fucking listen to my words and what I've said. Do you understand? He never wants to listen to me at all. I mean, you must understand. So, what I have to do now is I'm understanding this guy now. And this guy is a fucking commando around here, mate. But guess what? I mean, he never commando about me. He's never commando about I, mate. But he's trying to act like commando around town, mate. So guess what? First, he's trying to fucking be violent with me right now. And the thing is, I understand that you guys understand that this guy is never accepting my apology in terms of life. And the thing is that he is somebody who is accepting nothing about I right now. And the thing is that he accepts my invitation to be here. But the thing is, I want you to understand something about this. I want to lead you into a life of understanding here. That you guys can see that I was calling around 8 times here. Yeah? And I said around 8 times. Yeah? So listen. He never cares, and what he understands about life is he tells me that it's the internet and Telstra. And it's never him. And it's never him about this. And it's never his fault, mate. That's who it is, mate. Exactly who I'm talking to. And that guy is leading people astray right here. And he's trying to defend his job right now. By belittling, he wants to be violent with me. You understand? So the thing is right now, that everything I said to him in words, he just bypasses it. And he talks about something different, mate. And he looks to charge me for the room, mate. Now, if I never fucking went to him, I never even have to give $24 at all. I can just be here for fucking ever. I can be here forever, mate. I mean, yeah, because I have no words to give me, mate. I have no fucking communicational skills or words, mate, to give me anymore. I'm saying, yeah. But because I go up to them this way, this guy never wants to help anything. He is somebody who's trying to make excuses that there is 5 cars and somebody running around, and that the Telstra line and internet is the reason that the phone disconnects. I mean, he is fucking avoiding the question and the word I. And he's somebody who, you must understand, that leads people astray into somewhere else, that somebody else is the problem except him. I mean, he never once told me that he is the fucking problem in this one. No, he said other people are problems. Yeah? Yeah. That guy, that guy there, he's the reason that this is happening, like. Yeah, but he never wants to admit that. And guess what? He's getting violent at me the more I speak to him about it. The more I fucking speak to him about this situation, the more arrogant he gets about it. And the more he gets upset. And the more he wants to kick me out and call the police, mate. He wants to turn it over on me, mate. You understand? So I'm here to help him. But now, listen to me. She's unaware about this. She's totally unaware about what he's doing in this situation. But he never wants to lift the word I here. And that's never my case. In my case, is get the fuck out. Because I understand who he is, mate. But guess what? I understand this place now. I have more information about what can happen around this kind of situation now, in other ideas, but it's usually never other people. But I see the information, I see the ideas, and we have no ideas, yeah? And he has no idea I'm recording the conversation because he never wants to allow that either. Or he never wants to allow me to record the conversation with him. But listen to me, I never bring up the conversation that I'm recording the conversation. If anything, mate. In a sense, so what I do is if they ask me, am I recording? I say I'm never recording. And guess what happens? They might see that I'm recording. I'm never recording. Then guess what? Now I lift the word I, and they are lifting the word I. But yeah, that's how it is. So what I do is I move on. And guess what? I never want to argue with him. Because he never wants to resolve my issue right here. And I have no issue. Now. But I've seen who has the issue, mate. I never have an issue. But he has an issue with me. And he never wants to tell me this either. I mean, do you see how he bypasses my communicational skills? And he's giving me knowledge but he wants me to fuck out. But no, bro, he never wants me to fuck out. Bro, he wants to argue all day long, mate. I never fucking have time for him, mate. I never have time to convince him of anything because he never wants to listen to me. All he wants to say is if you say to him, come here, but she'll say, I never come there. Understand? But she never wants to come into my words. Understand? The thing is, he's coming into my words in other ways. But the thing is, listen, what he understands right here. I understand that what I'm doing right now is I'm lifting my word I. But listen to me. He never wants to understand my word I. He never wants to understand my word I. So what I'm doing is understanding this. I never feel sorry for anybody. But those who feel sorry for other people have no word I. So what I do now is understand that he never did solve my queries. He never did solve my queries over here. But she never did solve anything here. But she solved nothing here. But she never did solve anything. Do you see that? But if he wants to solve the question of what I've said over here, but she has to say, I apologize, sir. I have to do a better job. But he just says, I apologize, sir. I have to do a better job. Otherwise, when I say landline and then he gets a landline here, or she has to say, I apologize, sir, but I have to call them up to get a landline over here. But now we're responsible, aren't we? But he never wants to get a landline because he said Telstra is a problem. But he never wants to get a landline. So how else can he solve my problems here? Or he can say I have no problems. But how else can he solve the equation here? Or he can solve the equation by saying, I understand where you're coming from, so nobody did call you. I said nobody did call me back. Or she said, I have to go and do something about this. Or that way he's solving my problem. Or she's solving the problem right now. I have no problem. But he's solving the problem. But it's never my problem. Then he says, I apologize, sir. I mean, what else did you say? I say, hey, you guys are never picking up the phone. Rushing out, he says, I apologize about that, sir. But that's something to do with I, and it's never other people. And I understand that what I need to do right now is I need to call up Telstra. I need to call up Telstra to help myself right now, to help you, to get the landline and everything going, to make sure that no matter what, that we have more going on. But also, let me give you my personal number. Let me give you my personal number from my number. That's never their number. So you can call me, so I can call them, because I have their personal number, for example. But he never does to give me his personal number, yeah? But he never went that far either. So what else can you do to solve the issue right here? What else can you do to solve the issue around here? But it's never my issue, I promise you. I can go somewhere else, man. I have no worries, man. But he can also say, I apologize, sir. What else did you say about this? I promise you that you guys never did message me back. Or that's why he can give me his number. And he says, I give you my number, I'll message you back. Or no worries, he solves the query right here. Or what else can I say? Or also, now, the card thing, where I can open the door for the next, I can open this door for the next 7 days, mate, and there's no worries about it. Or now he can say, no, I apologize, sir. I give you my number from now on. I give you my number and call me so that I can reinvestigate your card. Or yeah. So now, guess what? You guys understand that? I taught you, but who cares about him, mate? I don't care about him. He can learn that himself. Understand? So how else can he solve my queries here? I understand that the front door over here is something that they need to improve on. And I can tell you right now how they need to improve. Guess what? The information's there. They've done everything they can to improve upon that. They've led me through words here. And the words never lie, mate. The words never lie, so I eventually find my way. Understand? What else they can do on that door is put 5 numbers on it instead of fucking 1. And they're saying, 5 fucking numbers. Oh yeah. On that hostile number, you call 1 number and it fucking disconnects. And you fucking put your own phone numbers on there when you're fucking working there. When you're fucking working there with 5 other people, and put all of your fucking numbers there and all the fucking after hours. All of you fucking working. All of you are fucking now working after hours. Understand? Because you're working together on this. That's how you fucking solve it right now. And never fucking 1 number when I call it, and it fucking disconnects on me. And I have another 5 numbers to call, and I'm fucking safe, aren't I? I say, yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Understand? I fucking congratulate myself on that one, because I understand I'm teaching you guys. So what I'm saying, anyway, what else can I do to solve my problems over here? I have no problems, but what else can I do? Or that's it, man. Or all it is, I understand, is more digit numbers. Or they need more digit numbers on that thing. Or nothing else. I mean, more words, yeah? So every single customer service is more words, mate. So all we need is more digits on those fucking doors. For every fucking time, mate. For everything. I mean, as soon as there's a poor service going on, we need another 5 people to put their numbers on that. I mean, what numbers? I mean, their phone number. So give me your phone number, and give me your sister's phone number, and your brother's phone number, and his brother's sister's phone number. And guess what? And their kid's phone number on this fucking door. And that's how it fucking solves my problem in every fucking regard. Because I want to call one of you to see what the fuck's going on. Because I want to fucking talk words, yeah? Yeah. I want to talk words about this place. I want to talk words about the service that your brother gave me when I talked to your sister. And your sister can show me exactly who your brother is and why he's talking to me so angrily. Because I want to call your sister this time to ask him, in terms of to ask her why her brother's so angry at me. So that she can explain it to me. Understand? So that she can explain it to me. And how does she solve this query? I mean, she has to call him to calm him down with words so that he can call me to speak better. And that's the whole point, yeah? Nothing else, man. But now when I see different services around town, when I see one number on that fucking door only, I understand it's already a poor service. I say it's a poor service already because that number can cut out quickly and then there's nobody to call anymore. Now email is different. Now email is something I never did get a chance to message them on email. But do you think they fucking check their emails? I fucking promise you they never check their email, mate. Guess what? They can check their email. But how long is it until they check the email? It's only a moment. But how about this? I call them on the phone, and why aren't they picking up the phone then? If they're so alert about the email. You understand? I mean, yeah. So that individual is showing me the way of emails, yeah? But I'm showing you the way of numbers. What do you fucking value more? Do you value 5 numbers, or do you value? Do you value 5 numbers on the door, or do you value email of one person? She rather value Danny Milivojevic here. Yeah. That guy never understands that, mate. She's arrogant, mate. She's arrogant. I mean, now let's look at him and how arrogant he is now. Oh, you see it? She's very arrogant about this one. I mean, look at him right now. And now that's why I see at the beginning. I see this at the beginning, and I see he's fucking arrogant about this one. And he never wants to solve my queries, mate. And did he solve my queries? Of course, he never solved my queries because he never did solve my queries. And why is that? I have to bring it up. I have to bring this up, mate. So that's the thing. I mean, that's the extra mile, mate. And guess what? Fortunately, now I'm understanding I solved the queries forever. And now, do I have to go to him now to solve those queries? Fortunately, yes. Fortunately, I have to knock on that door again. And guess what? Fortunately, he understands now. So what I want to do is I just go for him. And guess what? I just understand that now they can never solve my queries, can they? Fortunately, I have to solve those queries, mate. Fortunately, he's never able to remember that, mate, for the rest of his life. And he's never going to remember that, is he? Fortunately, he's never going to understand that. I mean, does he understand it now? Fortunately, no, unless I bring it up, yeah? So that's why I'm problem solving, aren't I? I'm a problem solver, yeah? I'm solving the problem, yeah? So what do I do as an entrepreneur? I have to go and message him, I have to talk words to him, yeah? I have to say, hey, sorry about this, but instead of having 1 email, give me 5 emails. Give me 5 emails and give me 5 numbers, please, instead of 1 number. I want to fucking message your sister and brother and mother and his sister and their cousins, mate. On this door as numbers, mate. And guess what? Now you're solving my problem, yeah? Are you able to call someone to do this? But that's it. But that's all it has to do. Or she's going to say, I agree. Or if he never agrees with me here, then he wants to bash me, yeah? But look how arrogant right now he is. But guess what? Look at him now. Look how angry he is at me. Do you see how angry he is? Do you see how angry he is? But he never solves this problem for me. And I have no problem. I've done that for you already. I can go up to him now, personally. And listen to me now. I'm just here anyway. But the thing is right now, that every single hostel or something I visit, I have to say it to them personally again and again. I mean, hey, is there one number? I mean, what do I do with Jesus Christ? I said, Jesus Christ says, hey, I mean, you gave already in the words. So it's already done unto you. So what do I do now? I mean, Jesus Christ says that if you go up to him though, that you can solve a miracle around this place. I mean, does Jesus Christ do it? But Jesus Christ says, go do it. There's no worries about this. But the thing is, you can see how arrogant he is in terms of life. I mean, you can see he never solves my problem, yeah? Because they can never solve your problems, can they? Or they can never solve anything for you. I mean, as Jesus Christ, can Jesus Christ solve your problems? Or Jesus Christ says, yes. Or Jesus Christ says, I gave you the 10 Commandments. And now it's your turn to solve your own problem of walking Jesus Christ, mate, as a solution. I mean, in a sense, so you make up your mind now what you want, but Jesus Christ gave you the numbers, yeah, as well. In this case, I'm giving that guy numbers like the 10 Commandments of God that Jesus Christ gave you, mate. That's the thing, yeah? So Jesus Christ has to walk to him now, and let's just say I'm Jesus Christ. I have to walk to him now to give him the 10 Commandments of God, right? And yeah, I have to give him those 5-digit numbers, yeah? I have to give him the fucking numbers, yeah? And Jesus Christ has to walk to you as well to give you the 10 Commandments of God, yeah? And it's fucking same shit. I mean, it's the same scenario, mate. So let's have a look over here. I'm not gonna do over here. See now, what I want to do is I just want to understand something about life over here. I'm just talking to you, but let's see if he's over here now. I see no communication, mate. I mean, where is he? I mean, look at this. I see Surrey Hills, and listen to me. I mean, instead of talking to him, I can send them I can send them the email. I can send them an email. So they have an email here. I send them an email. And somebody's checking that message, mate. So that's the solving of the problem, mate. I mean, so send them an email instead. So if you send them your email, actually then what happens is suddenly you can understand that you can send them your business card too, and they can follow you as well through the actual email. And that's it later. So just send them your email instead and give them your business card along the way if you solve their problems as a customer. So that way you understand straight away what you are. And guess what? I never want to wait for him to open the door because he's never there anymore. You see his lack of honesty, mate. Or she's never opened. Or I did knock on the door. Or she's never there. Or she imagine Jesus Christ is knocking on this door, but they never want to open. So why is that? Because they have no words to say to me. Or that guy has no words to give me anymore. And you see how arrogant he is? Or she's never doing his job, is he? I just did knock on the fucking door, didn't I? But she's never there. Again. Or she's never there again, mate. I said to you that he has problems, mate. I told you, mate. I've shown you. I never told you. I've shown you. That's a beautiful painting right there. I said about all those. Then when I go and really understand something about life, I'm learning, yeah? I'm learning to solve my own problems over here. But I have no fucking problems, do I? I have no fucking problems. But I'm learning to put my photo into the equation. I'm learning to understand that if I want to do a photo of anything, I want to be in the photo, mate. I want to be in the photo of whatever it is. So I have a painting, I have a beautiful painting here. But I never want to do a photo of the painting. I want to do a photo of me in the photo with the painting, with my word I. And it's never me, but my word I. I want to do a photo of I in the photo with the painting. It's different, yeah? So I only ever do photos of I in that photo. Otherwise, I never do the photo of that. I do the photo of I in that photo. Unless it's something that's personally something where I'm doing a photography kind of thing that has I on it. And that's the thing. I see the photography of doing the outside world photography is something I understand. But that's a passion. And that's a passion, and that increases my word I. So what you can understand about life here is understand this. If you're a photographer and you're just doing random photos of the world, yeah? But your face is never in it. But that's your passion. And that increases your word I love you. But that guy never did open the door, did he? Or she never does solve my problems over here. I have no problems. But he never solves the problems, mate. He never solves communicational skills. So As soon as I see that other people are never solving these issues, that they have to be approached, they have to solve the problem, right? And they're unaware of how to solve this problem. So what I do as an entrepreneur is I go and fucking problem solve myself. And I fucking contact them now and say, hey, I say, instead of you fucking doing this and this, I mean, go and do this and this and this, and then you fucking have a better service. And then that's it. Which that's all you have to do, mate. So no matter what I do now, I'm understanding that since I'm understanding this, I can actually go into my word password. There's on my nice beautiful Mega Drive, and I can keep it the way it is. But guess what? I'm pretty sure if I do that, pretty sure it's much more. But guess what? I'm pretty sure nobody can break the other one either. I'll Jesus Christ about this one. I understand that one, yeah. But Jesus Christ says nobody can break it, huh? But Jesus Christ says nobody can break it, but it's faster for me to get in. Jesus Christ says, well, why not, huh? But Jesus Christ says, just keep it the way it is. I'm not sure that I can. Well, it's a bugger, isn't it? Well, no. Well, it's not a bugger for me, but I can change it back eventually. Well, Jesus Christ says, well, if you want to do that, then go ahead. Well, go ahead, because it's faster work for me. But the thing is that I feel that way. And then I can change it back. But then, which nobody can get into my Mega Drive, regardless, mate. So I'm understanding that is the case, man. I promise you. So it'll be that way. I can change it back. So I'm understanding all I do now is a little bit that way. I see that what I want to do now is I want to contact the email place. So guess what? I'm doing initiation on the email over here to send them my business card as well. So I have a beautiful image over here of my business card. So what I want to do is I want to compose a email. And I want to fucking send them an email right now. Because I took a photo. I never took a photo. I have done a photo of the email. And that's how I write everything down into my phone. I do photos of the words. And over here it says, if we're closed. So I say, please. I say, look at that. I say, start with if, for fuck's sake. I mean, never start your sentences with if. I'm never closing anything. I mean, anyway, that's poor communicational skills. I see. Anyway, they say, please. They say, please call this number and send through an email to this one. Or should then say, include your name, room, and number, and how many nights you want to stay, and never extend through any booking websites. Say, thank you. Which I hate the place, mate. I'm pretty sure that I can see how much they're writing over here. They fucking hate life, mate. I'll see it. So what I do now is, you must understand, that's never the case, mate. Which that's fucking bullshit, mate. I mean, you guys can see it, yeah? I mean, do you see how arrogant they are? Which that's the hostile service, mate. And look at this. Which they need better service around here. But that fucking asshole at the fucking door, man. And he never wants to fucking listen to me, mate. So she says over here, what a fucking asshole. He fucking comes to me to talk to me about this shit. And he's fucking been working all day. He's fucking been working all day to give me fucking some fucking words or encouragement around here. To fucking talk to me about how to fucking solve problems around here. To fucking tell me how to fucking solve problems, mate. Oh, yeah. I mean, I see you, mate. I mean, that's how he fucking talks, mate. He's fucking arrogant, mate. I promise you. He's so arrogant, but he never realizes that. Well, she never realizes how arrogant he is. But what I've done is I've done a photo of that reception wording. So there's over here around 6 sentences. I mean, there's around 6 sentences around here. And guess what? I mean, you have to understand that you never have to write it physically in your phone. I mean, you can do a photo of that dashboard of those words. So if you see words out there, you can do a photo of it and you can reference it by a photo. So I'm referencing this nice beautiful email because I've done a photo of the email. And that's it. I've done a photo. So I am just doing this email over here. So let's have a look. So you can just do an email for yourself. And you can understand straight away how you understand. I see Surrey Hill. So I have to go out of my way to message them, mate. And guess what, bro? It's more how I understand that it helps people. Bro, that helps people, and Jesus Christ does the same thing. So that's why I'm saying that they have no communicational skills or words to do this, mate. Well, I do. I have fucking words. I have fucking words to do this, mate. And I fucking have to do it for every fucking time I visit people, mate. And I say 5 numbers, mate. I mean, find numbers at least, mate. And that's how it is. I mean, get your family into it. And understand straight away that you're doing a better service anyway. And that way you have happy customers, mate. Of course you have happy customers this way. I mean, you guys don't understand that. I mean, you have to understand straight away I get happier when there's 5 numbers there that I can call than 1 number, I promise you. I mean, what does Jesus Christ say? I mean, Jesus Christ says honest. He says I'm honest. I see the villagehostels.com. See the village hostels. See the village hostels. I realize, although, yes, I mean, he's been giving me information and all that, but he's unaware, mate. I mean, he's unaware about how arrogant he is, mate. I promise you, and I can see it, mate. I want to write them an email here. I'll just do a screenshot and I'll move on. I see, guys, so I have actually 2 event nice and beautiful business cards. So one is just my social media, but the other one is just an event social media business card. So guess what? I never want to lead them into an event social media business card because there's a date on it that says the 28th of the 5th, 2021, but now it's the 1st of the 6th, 2021. And I never want to send them that business card because that business card is outdating itself. So I want to send them a new one that has no numbers on it. So you have to understand that. So send them the updated version of your business card, or change that fucking number to the 5th of June, for example, which is coming up. If I can invite them to an event there, that business card. So use that business card or the other one, but make sure that if you have an event coming up, then use the fucking one that has the 5th of June on it, or 2021, if I can invite them to the event, because use that business card for that. But if the fucking day is 6th of June and your fucking business card says 5th of June, then guess what? I mean, then use the social media one where it just says Danny Milivojevic social media, or your name in terms of your full name, social media, and then, I mean, that's it. Yeah, I mean, that's fucking long-term shit. But it's never long-term shit. I mean, it's just long-term. When you understand the business card, it's fucking forever, and there's no dates on that. It's always now, yeah? That way you understand that no matter what. I already done a screenshot of everything, but instead of saying, so you can contact my customers, I mean, although just say, so you can contact our customers. Our customers. Because I understand I've just sent them a message saying, I want you guys to improve our customers instead of my customers. So at first I wrote them a message saying, I want you to improve my customers here. But the thing is, I mean, that's funny, but it's really, I want to use the words, I want you to improve our customers. Our customer is much more better than our customers is much better than my customers. But if you're using my customers, it's like you're the boss around here. Understand? But if you're using our customers, it's like you're the customer. I mean, you're like the customer when you say our customers. But when you say my customers, well, you're like the boss. Well, what's better? I mean, ask Jesus Christ. When Jesus Christ says my customers is much better than our customers, when Jesus Christ says, yeah. But the thing is, you can go and do whatever you want to do. But ask Jesus Christ, why isn't my customers much better than our customers? Well, the reasoning. When if it's your customers, then for fuck's sake, when you look like the boss, yeah? But when it's our customers, I mean, then we look like a team. I mean, what does Jesus Christ say about it? When Jesus Christ says, I mean, imagine I go to Jesus Christ and say, I want you to improve my customers. I mean, although I could say to Jesus Christ, I want you to improve our customers. I mean, what does Jesus Christ want me to say? I mean, Jesus Christ says, when Jesus Christ says, our customers. But you understand? So it's more how you have to understand that, yeah? Or our customers, yeah, but it's the reasoning. So the reasoning that you put behind the words, I should have to understand that. So what I want to do is I want to eat now. I want to do some Facebook. I said, nah, I never do Facebook, for fuck's sake. I do Facebook events, but the thing is, right now I want to do a nice and beautiful way of life over here. Nice thing. Anyway, I'm learning something about today. I'm learning to be a star. And guess what? I'm understanding that no matter I can catch up with 1 hour of busking performances or video work, and what I need to do to catch up is I understand that what I can do to catch up is coming up right now. And once it becomes daytime, I can do 2 hours of videos at the moment. But at the moment, I can do 1 hour video and more. I was now for myself to do a video program today. So there will be now. It's a little bit now. I mean, why is that? Because I feel I have other aspects to do now, and I understand that. I'm understanding what's important for me is understanding straight away how I feel. I feel different. I'm doing something different all the time. I'm making sure I'm learning anyway how to grow myself differently. But that's the thing. I want to understand this nicely before I Zonify remix. See how amazing. So what I want to do now is I want to show you now. I'm lifting my words. I'm lifting my word structure, but guess what? As soon as I solve other people's queries, I give it to you, and guess what? I mean, it's done not to everybody eventually. I mean, so eventually someone picks this up, and the world gets better. I mean, you can see how.